Imagine a big storm has but have come too late. The list to life lost and home ruined. Distinguished judges, worthy opponents and fellow teammates, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Suri. I am the third speaker from the affirmative team. It's a great pleasure and honor for me to be standing in front of all of you today. And the topic for our debate today is does how believe that government should prioritize disaster relief effort, and we, the affirmative side, are firmly convinced that this statement is absolutely correct and we have no doubt about truth. And now let me move on with my rebuttal. The first speaker from the next team claimed that it can lead to waste, poor planning, and your evident in lots of developing country poorly happened flood. However, this argument is wrong because is it true for all? It may be true in some cases, but now let's think about long-term impact. Can delaying disaster relief actually reduce waste or does it increase long-term costs and damages? And no one can know the future. Imagine if tomorrow, if the next day, your developing country you said happen flood or other serious disaster. So how can they respond? How can they improve the disaster response if disaster relief isn't prioritized and waste or poor planning? This is not a reason to avoid prioritizing relief effort, but it's a reason to improve how we handle emergency cases and how the government makes sure the safety for residents in their country. And now for the second speaker, your argument is less persuasive because you don't put any evidence or example to prove your argument, and it's off topic as well. And now let's compare the impact of our argument with the opposing team. Our team has shown that the benefits for both government and citizens of prioritizing relief efforts such as saving lives, reducing suffering, economic recovery, development in long term, which are very essential to build trust between people and government and improve the quality of life for the residents. They are critical for overall individual, community, society, and the country. On the other hand, the opposing team argument should focus on some short-term disadvantages of prioritizing like waste is less important. However, these are wrong because and less important than our mind because like a viewpoint when we go to side, it is clear that the benefits of prioritizing disaster relief efforts are far better than the limited short-term disadvantages as the negative team said. Now, to summarize our team's stand, my first teammate spoke about saving lives and reducing suffering. It means if government rapidly deploying emergency service that can protect life and stabilize affected communities. Additionally, my teammate, the second speaker, she stated that economic recovery and development in long run, it means when government prioritize the repair of essential infrastructure, can reduce long-term economic costs, improve quality of life, and have people faster return to normal life. Its impact directly on government economy and the life of residents. Furthermore, I'd like to reinforce our position by stating the government responsibility. The government main job is to keep people in safe. So when a disaster happens, it must act quickly to help those in need, using available resources to save lives and reduce damages. This builds trust between citizens and the leader and strengthen the nation's ability to handle future emergency service. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, we, the affirmative side, are firmly convinced that government should prioritize disaster relief effort and the debate victory is deservedly ours. Thank you.